The day Daniel returned from war, Lagos did not know it was welcoming a king in silence. He stepped out of the military truck wearing a faded uniform, dust still clinging to his boots. His face carried the weight of battles fought in deserts far from home, but his eyes carried only one thought: Aisha. She was the girl he had loved since secondary school, the girl he promised, before leaving for the army, "No matter where I go, I will carry you with me." And he did. From his first allowance as a young soldier, Daniel paid her school fees, through university, through her master's degree, even through a PhD abroad. Every bullet he dodged, every night he slept with fear, was for the future they planned together. But war changes a man, and success changes people. Daniel returned quietly. No convoy, no celebration. The medals in his bag meant nothing to him compared to the ring he planned to put on Aisha's finger. When he finally met her, she barely hugged him. "You have changed," she said, looking at his simple clothes. "The world has moved forward." Daniel smiled gently. "I came back for you." Aisha sighed. "Daniel, I think we should end this. I am in a different class now. I need someone who matches my level." Her words cut deeper than any wound he got in battle. "So this is goodbye?" he asked. "Yes," she said firmly. "I want more from life." Daniel nodded. He did not beg. He did not explain. He simply stood up and walked away, carrying his heartbreak like a soldier carries pain, quietly. Aisha did not know that the quiet man she just dismissed was now one of the biggest investors behind the scenes. She did not know that the war had made him wealthy through contracts, intelligence investments, and companies he built silently while the world slept. She judged him by his silence. Days later, Daniel sat in a quiet lounge in Victoria Island. That was when he heard a trembling voice behind him. "I can't sell now," the woman whispered on the phone. "If I sell at this price, everything will collapse." Daniel turned. The woman was calm on the outside, but broken within. Her name was Zara, the CEO of a tech company drowning in debt. Investors were pulling out. Her company was minutes away from death. "I'll call you back," Zara said, and ended the call. As she stood to leave, Daniel spoke softly. "Don't sell." She paused, surprised. "Excuse me?" "Wait a little," he said. "By tomorrow morning, your shares will rise." She looked at him like he was mad. "Do you know how much I'm losing?" Daniel smiled slightly. "Trust me." Zara hesitated, then nodded. Something in his eyes felt steady, honest, like a man who had seen worse than loss. The next morning, her phone would not stop ringing. Her shares had exploded. Millions came in with just one move, one silent signal Daniel had made overnight. Zara rushed to find him. "Who are you?" she asked, her voice shaking. "Just a soldier who came back home," Daniel replied. That was how their story began. Daniel did not hide his past. He told her about the war, about Aisha, about love given and thrown away. Zara listened. She did not pity him. She respected him. Over time, respect turned into friendship. Friendship turned into love. When Daniel asked Zara to marry him, it was not with noise or pride. It was with peace. She said yes. Meanwhile, Aisha's world began to shake. A new lifestyle demanded more money. She invested wrongly, trusted the wrong people, and laughed at warnings. Pride blinded her. Greed pushed her forward. One by one, her opportunities vanished. The same companies she rejected Daniel for began to collapse. One evening, she saw the news. Daniel, the quiet soldier, now known as a multi-billionaire investor and defense contractor. Beside him stood his wife, Zara. Aisha's hands trembled. The room spun. She remembered the day she said, "I need someone in my class." The man she broke was now in a world she could never reach again. She tried to call him. The number no longer existed. Daniel never looked back. He had learned something from the war and from love. Some battles are meant to be lost.
so you can win the ones that truly matter. And while Aisha lost everything chasing pride and status, Daniel found peace, love, and a future, because the man who survives war knows the true value of loyalty.